Kodak, the firm that invented the handheld camera and remains one of America's best-known brands, has filed for bankruptcy protection. The 133-year-old company says it's won a credit facility worth more than $950 million from Citigroup to keep it afloat while it restructures the business. Well, with me now is Chris Roebuck from the Cass Business School in London. Chris, you specialise in how companies can evolve and survive in changing times. Thanks for coming in this evening. What's gone wrong with Kodak?
Kodak is a classic example of a company that was at the leading edge in its field. It was there for so long that what happened was, after a period of time, these organisations start becoming slightly bureaucratic, slightly arrogant, and they start making the assumption that actually they know what their customers want without even asking them. And that's how we got to where we are. Effectively, they stopped listening to the market, thought they knew better, and in the end the competitors gave the market what it wanted and they failed to, and that's why they're where they are now.
Well, they've now filed for bankruptcy protection. They've got this $950 million worth of credit to help them restructure. What do they need to do? What
they really need to do is, first of all, they need to go back to their original core business and focus on what they're good at and what makes them money. They need to make themselves more efficient. But the key thing they need to do is they need to get away from the traditional corporate culture they had and become entrepreneurial again. They need to focus in on what does the customer really want? How can we actually manage risk in a way that we can make a business work and not minimise risk? How can we take forward our business in terms of our change? And how can all of our managers take responsibility as if it was their own business, not just them being employed by us?
Where do you see their business evolving to? In 10 years' time, do you think the brand will still be there? And what would they be known for?
The brand could still be there. The next few months are critical because there have been many famous brands that have vanished because they didn't keep up with the market. It looks as if in 2013 the printing side of the business is going to be going up to 25% of their total revenue. Now, maybe they've made the strategic decision to go into more printing rather than digital, because to a degree there's an awful lot of competition in the digital. But what they do need to do is they need to find something fast. In most markets, if you don't move at the speed of the market, you're in trouble. If you're building ships or doing airlines, that doesn't happen too quickly. If you're in digital, media or technology, it happens week by week, so they have to move fast.
Because surely the problem for them is, even if they were to look to digital, I mean, people don't even really have a separate digital camera now today. We take pictures on our smartphones.
Absolutely.
So where does that leave Kodak?
This is why they have to really think about what the market wants, and they have to find a space in the market. They have to go back to that entrepreneurial world where they were ahead of everybody else. They're finding a gap in the market, and they have to do that because the traditional camera is still working, but increasingly the mobile phone is picking up the business. The multimedia device or the multi-source device can do whatever you like. They have to find something that is ahead of the competition, and that's where their future lies.
OK, Chris Roebuck from the Cass Business School, thank you very much for your time this evening.